Yes, y'all. This is the spot. He say versus she say. Yeah, it's finally here, y'all. And we are finally on air, streaming online. I am one Jack Frost coming across your streamline. And with me, I've got the crew. Let them know who.
What's up, everybody? I'm Lady G.
Hey, everybody. I'm Miss Jessie.
Y'all know who it is. Bringing up the rear. Hey, so Saint La Fresh.
Really? Bringing up the rear?
Bringing up the rear.
So extra.
Man, y'all gotta take y'all time and get these introductions.
Now you want to take your time?
You gotta flex and get your introduction.
Yeah, they don't. Yeah.
Flex.
But as previously said, this is the spot. He Say versus She Say. Those of you who do follow the spot so far, you know we have This Is the Spot discussions, which is primarily interviews or whatnot. This is the Spot music show, which just got through. If you were paying attention to us right here on SoFloRadio.com. And of course, we have This Is the Spot He Say versus She Say, where we are having a battle of the sexes in a good way. It's a different type of discussion where we're going to talk about sex and relationships right here on SoFloRadio.com. I want to go ahead and get it started with this particular topic that I'm looking right now and got you two giggling. Workplace relationships, right? But this is not what you might think. What I mean by workplace relationships is let me change it. Workplace crushes, that's the proper term, right? Now, if there is a male that you might find, or a female that you might find attractive, right? Let's throw out the window that you two might have boyfriends or whatever the case may be. We're just speaking hypothetically, of course. Would you establish your attraction towards them, or is it just gonna be a mental crush? Like you're not gonna, like how would you establish that? How would you initiate?
You want to go first?
I think it will be mental. I mean, as for myself, I have a boyfriend, so
Nah,
Well,
see,
we can't
If you
can't-
didn't have a boyfriend,
can't
though. If you didn't
establish
have a
that.
boyfriend,
you can't be on the show because
what do you mean?
You're not going to like my answer either.
that's what you was gonna say too. Oh Lord.
yeah.
All
right.
We both
Try
have
to
boyfriends.
stick-
Yeah.
Just in
We're
your
honest.
head.
We say it's mental. You men are crazy.
Y'all
so
are
you-
dogs.
Yeah, exactly. So you guys will
Oh,
definitely
I love you
pursue
guys, but you
something
guys
else.
No, I don't know if I would, because it's like if I do and it turns out bad, somebody got to quit, because we can't work in the same. I can't work with you anymore. We got to quit. Somebody got to.
Why?
Are you that physically attracted to that person that you
No,
gotta
let's
quit?
say if you take it to that level, she likes it, and then just say something goes wrong in the months ahead. Then you walking around the office mean mugging. She might try to set you up and get you fired.
And this is
Somebody
from
gotta quit.
this is from a guy. I'm gonna disclose your place of employment.
Oh,
This is from a guy that works in a call center.
yes.
Okay.
Did this happen to you?
Yep.
No, it didn't happen. No, it didn't happen.
Well,
She's no
No,
longer.
I think it's
employed
okay.
with
It
us.
really, I feel like we're adults, and I feel like you should be mature enough. I mean, if you got yourself into that, you should be mature enough to know.
Should be, but
That's not
some
always the
people,
no, you know what? To answer it myself, no. I mean, as much as you might think dudes are dogs, and there are those dudes that will run through the whole office. No shade, but in all honesty, like I gotta look at you every day. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
and then if we move in together, we stay together. I gotta look at you at home too.
Yeah.
I need a break.
That's
So
true. I
no,
agree.
it's best to keep it at a mental crush. You feel free to call in if you have any thoughts yourself on how you feel about that. You can reach us at 954-990-0036. That number again is 954-990-0036. Hit us up, or you can catch us on Twitter, Instagram, the whole nine. But yeah, I'd keep it, mental as far as that is concerned. But workplace relationships, I think I just kind of spoke on that as well. Like, how conductive could that be?
Yeah.
You
It's gonna
know?
be tough, man. Even
Yeah.
if it start working out good, like you say, you're gonna have to see the person every day, and it's like, don't talk to me when we at work.
I seen
Yeah,
that heifer.
you know,
I seen that
exactly.
heifer trying to talk to you.
Yeah.
I
Why is
saw
she
her.
looking at you? Why
Yeah.
are you
I was
guys?
helping her with something.
Man, she had a problem with that account, man. I was trying to
Just trying to be a helpful coworker.
Yeah.
That's it.
Stop
man.
lying.
be careful. Wow, stop lying. Be careful how you sleep. Be careful how you sleep. Remember who you go to bed with.
Right.
I
Too
can't
much
forget,
pressure.
like,
Too much.
Yeah, it was too much. It's too much. But that leads to the next topic. That since we're talking about relationships or whatnot, friend relationships.
Oh, I like this topic.
Oh, I thought you was gonna say you like that
That's
Oh,
how it
wait,
is.
situation. I'm
No.
like, man, hey, he boyfriend.
He can see this. He can see this.
Depending on if he was a friend with Benny,
Relationship.
friend with Benny, I like to call it that.
I don't like this topic.
You don't like this topic? It's too late. The doors are locked.
This situation ended up horrible for me
How so?
man.
because we started to see friends with benefits, right? Same thing, right?
Right.
And they wanted to be more, and I didn't want it to be more.
Wow.
But doesn't it play out like that? Like for the woman, you haven't been in a situation where like, well, you know, I'm really digging them, and you know, the pipe is kind of right. So, yeah. Cause y'all know y'all be dropping subtle hints like leaving underwear at the house and
Don't leave that in my
toothbrushes
drawer.
and stuff
I'ma
like
move it.
that. Like,
I'm gonna throw it out.
Yeah, we do that, but there's like at a certain point in life where you're just like, no, you're focused on work or school, whatever, but you just want, you know, the dick. You just,
Right.
you
Yeah.
know,
Yeah.
Just focus on one thing.
yeah,
I'm not trying to make it complicated. I just want what
I guess for
want.
men it's hard just because usually I would say it's usually the men, the women who tend to like get so attached
Yeah.
and you know they want to the point where it's like emotional and like you know usually you guys aren't for that, so I guess it's harder for
But it is 2014. Things
Yeah.
have
2000
Yeah.
times have changed a little bit,
changed.
just a
times
little.
have changed.
Yeah, so I guess the thing that we're highlighting here is expectations. Like if you are in a situation like that and you're working your way towards peso, you know, you hiding your head towards that camera. You could you could
Turn
move.
around this way while I walk.
No, you move a little bit closer to the female. She ain't gonna bite you. Her boyfriend might kick your ass. You know.
Boyfriend, we just, talking.
Co-hosting.
Co-hosting
Yeah.
with the group full of people.
Yeah.
Everybody's in the room.
Exactly. But no, I guess when it comes to a situation like that, you just have to like measure your expectations. It can't like be through the roof. Like, man, because it is 2014s and the roles have kind of switched a little bit, where the females are kind of like in tune. Like, yo, I just want to stick and then
You'll
keep
be
it
caught
moving.
off guard by some junk like that because, like you were saying, you expect for like a chick maybe to catch feelings and be like, "Oh, I want to take
Yeah.
it to another level," and then when she's just like, "No, I just want the pipe and that's it,"
Yeah.
it's like, "Oh wow, really?"
It wasn't me.
No, you good. You good.
Oh, I'm like,
No, I'm looking at her. She's off camera. Yeah.
but yeah, you'll be surprised, man. It's crazy, but that's how it is sometimes, man.
Yeah. Well, remember Boomerang?
Yeah.
Yeah, the scene where after he got played by the
And she
chick,
got up and left, and he
sitting
was
there.
curled up in the bed.
Yeah, I mean that
Man.
that was
Don't
before.
get eddied.
It was Eddie. It was ahead of his time because I feel like a lot of these dudes. I mean, it's sad to say, you've had situations where dudes are killing their ladies
Right.
because of
Yeah,
Instagram posts or social media posts. Period. Like, man, I told you, you with me and with me only. You don't move no further than me. I took it to James Brown right
Go
quick.
sit down.
He told you he was gonna kill you. You thought it was cute. Babe,
Oh, he
crazy.
love me. My
No, I'm
baby
gonna
love
kill
me.
you.
Yeah, play with it.
Okay.
Play with it. That leads to our next topic of communication. Yeah, communication within relationships, right? Is it a situation where communication breaks? Is the situation of getting comfortable? You think that's what it is, ladies?
Yes, I feel like sometimes, when you get too comfortable, you forget to like care for that person you're with, to ask how they're doing, how they're feeling towards, there's always something going on in a relationship, whether good or bad. So I feel like you guys should always be in contact and communicate.
I could kind of disagree with that for the simple fact that let's just say you're on your grind, right? Obviously, you don't want a dude that's laying
Checking
up.
in on you every time.
That too, but laying up at the crib, not doing nothing, and then checking up on you on top of that. I mean, I understand there has to be a balance of some kind, but with all that ripping and running, you get caught up sometimes, So I understand that every now and again you kind of have to like spark the flames a little bit. Let's do something crazy and out the way. I get that, but if you've been in a relationship like 6-7 years, like you might hit a stump. You might hit a stump. Not to say that you're supposed to keep it at that pace, but I can see if you hit a stump of some kind. Lady G?
There needs to be a little bit of space.
Space?
A little bit of space.
How you figure?
Don't hit me up all the time. Like, give it like
Don't hit you up all the time.
Yeah, like give it a couple hours, like throughout the day, and then be like, I miss you.
That's
stuff
true
like
because
that.
you gotta have time to be missed.
Yeah,
I feel
like
you on that.
you know what I'm saying.
I can't. Y'all don't really know Lady G because y'all looking at her. Y'all looking at on camera and might think she's a nice little demure, quiet, soft-spoken woman.
She turns out.
No.
You gonna
She
put
turned
me
up
on
at the
full
night.
blast.
She turned up at the night. No.
Full
no.
blast.
No. No. She's an Aries. Okay. And what I like to say about Aries that they are dudes with tits. Okay. It's the thing is like you can't be like real intimate. Like you can, but there's a time when yo.
Time to clear it.
Tighten up. It's 8 o'clock. You ain't got a house to be in?
Man.
No, we're just straightforward. We know what we want. You know,
On every level.
Not to be bothered.
Yeah. Not to be
no,
bothered.
don't be too. No, don't. I don't like to get bothered. Don't be too mushy. Like
Tighten up.
I don't know.
What?
That's just me.
What are some topics that we have in regards to relationship communication? If there's communication breakdown, i.e., somebody keep on calling, what are some remedies y'all might have? Cause don't think, ladies and gentlemen, that's listening to us on SoFloRadio.com and watching us on YouTube. Don't think that I just got two like nice fair-skinned women on here talking about women stuff. There's a sex therapist, the dude with tits. She's not really a dude with tits, if you're just tuning in. And I also have a sociologist.
Oh, I was about to say a
Psychologist.
sociopath. I'm like,
Psychologist. No. Shoot. She wouldn't be up here.
Man.
I got scared. I'm like,
She wouldn't be up here. There's liabilities up here. But no, we have a psychologist and a sex therapist here. So I'm not just having any old body here. These are women that really have thoughts that you might want to hear in regards to this stuff. So if there is a breakdown in communication, like what are some remedies? And please don't give me them cliche female answers.
Buy some roses. Buy your car.
I gotta think about this. You wanna go?
I mean, what I mean with communication, I mean like you guys should, you and your partner should always talk, like whether what's going on with your life, what you're doing, like just try to keep yourself updated.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, if you're in a stable relationship and a serious relationship, well, eventually that you guys are planning to start a family or whatnot, then I that's what I mean with communication. But I mean, if it's just for the heck of it, like you're just having sex, who cares? Then I mean, there shouldn't really, like she said, like, just chill, like, know what we're here
Give
for.
me time to miss you. Another thing is be random. Do random things. Just like call and be like, hey, I need you to get ready, and then I'm gonna take you out.
Okay.
And you're like, oh, okay, like catch you off guard.
He getting it tonight. How about what if it's a situation where, okay, he's probably gotten comfortable, right? He's probably gotten comfortable. If there is a breakdown in communication, maybe it's something that she's not doing, and we haven't found a way to like establish that. Like, I can't just be like, man, you know what? That mouth used to be on point, but you done fell off. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, we have a relationship like that where we should be able to joke. Mm-hmm. But all that stuff you were talking about, like, as far as kids and stuff, that happened, like, the first few months, I would imagine, which is another topic I want to bring up. Like, when is the right time to drop that? But we'll talk about that later.
Yeah, you're supposed to speak your mind. If you want the relationship to last, you're supposed to say, like, hey, this is not...
You should, but how do you speak your mind without possibly offending the other person?
Like, let's say,
or just say, hey, I don't want to offend you. I really care about you. Be opening, like, say something sweet before you go dive in. Say something hurtful.
Or maybe not even take it like
dive
if you're
in
a relationship. You shouldn't take what your partner says personally. I mean,
but you're going to.
Yeah,
you're going to.
Honestly, I feel like that's just like it has to do with who your persona. Yeah.
What's your sign, Miss Jessie?
Huh?
What's your sign?
I'm a Sagittarius.
Ooh, she's just like me.
No, not really.
Yeah, she is. She's a fire sign.
She's a fire sign, but
you like freedom.
I like freedom.
You
yeah.
see, I know a lot about Sagittarius.
Okay.
Oh. Anyway. No, if you're in a situation where, okay, we're talking about fellatio, head, for those who don't know what that means. if she's gonna give it to me, right, and I know it's not the best, it's like, you know what, babe? Let's reconsider that. Like, what's wrong with you? What I do? You know, you might start something. Like, how do you say something sweet before that? Hey, you know.
Start with the powerful words.
Let me eat you out.
No, be like, I love you, but this is not working. It's not working out.
But how do you say it, like, at the
wait,
time?
wait.
Though?
While
she's
sitting
about
down
to
there?
do
I'll
it.
be like, bring them up.
Like he's trying to bring her up.
Tap him on the shoulder, like,
Be like,
come on,
be like, babe,
get on
wait,
up.
hold on.
Let's try something else right now.
what you talking about? What else we gotta do?
This is not the time right now.
With your period on?
Bring 'em
Something
up.
like that.
Wait, I can't even talk about. I get turned off so
Crazy.
easily. I don't know about you guys, but yo, once you fuck up one time, I can't.
I think that's like
You-
chicks in general.
I can't.
Like for
I
the
can't.
most part.
It takes me
Yeah,
a
how about
while.
you?
Yeah, I feel like so because we're so picky, like we're
Yeah,
always
I
like
am.
nothing can ever be perfect, so
Exactly.
we're always looking for something to like.
And I think for dudes, it's like, I mean, now you get turned on. I might see a chick walking and her dress get caught in her butt. I'm like, oh shoot, look at this. Oh my
What I do
god.
to her?
Nah, peso.
But you know, some other chicks, they need the mood to be right, the temperature,
Yes.
the
You
nice
get turned on
music.
easily.
It's like,
Yeah,
God
peso's
damn.
by himself on that because I am
What?
quite picky. Like, man, if
Not
it-
saying that you gonna have sex with her, but you know, like just off of random things like that.
oh yeah, off a random, yeah.
Okay.
But if as far as like, if it's about to happen and you just do something that just
Oh.
throws it off, it's like,
Hey, if she naked,
Pause.
it can't be too much to throw it off, unless she stank or something.
odor,
like that.
yeah.
It's like, oh, yo, I gotta go.
That
to,
thing smelling like
I
inner
gotta
tube,
get
man.
out of here. I gotta get out of here.
Smelling like
Burn
inner
Burn
tube,
rubber. Burn rubber.
They're terrible.
burn rubber. Man, you got mileage on that sun pass
Man.
lane.
Good God.
Oh, I get personal. I get personal after a while.
Oh my
man.
god!
But you know
Wow.
what? But you know what?
I don't know
Actually,
if I would have the nerve to tell a chick that she stank. I'll just make up an excuse to leave. I wouldn't be able to be like, yo, you know,
Yo,
smell.
look,
Because that hurt her
wait.
feelings.
Oh,
You're
huh?
hurting her feelings.
my feelings ain't hurt.
Why, bitch?
thought-
Why are you being dirty? What do you mean?
I thought this was
or
gonna
be like, let's go take a shower together.
It might not be
Something.
something that a shower could fix. It might be permanent. You
I
know?
saw-
I don't know.
I saw a
Oh,
meme.
no.
I saw a meme that Cameron posted where he was like, the girl took a bath
Uh-huh.
and she still came out smelling.
That happened to me.
Wow.
That happened to me. I
Wow.
had
Tell
to
us
leave.
your story.
I had
Yeah,
to leave.
you gotta go get tested.
I didn't do it.
Oh my
I didn't do it.
God.
Still.
'Cause I was like, she probably got an STD. Dog. I did go get tested. Negative, happy to say.
This what happened,
My
right?
hands, I had
Yeah.
to wash them like a million times. Like,
Yeah,
yo, still
man.
smell it.
Oh my
Y'all
God.
I'm
wrong
good
out
now.
here.
I'm
Yeah.
good.
Did she hit you up after that?
Yeah, I didn't hit it
You
back,
curved
though.
her. The curveball.
Swerve.
But no, that is too real, man. Well, let's bring it back to like more welcome parts of the relationship. Phone sex, right? Now, what are you into it? Are you too?
I'm very into it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I am. I was in a long distance relationship where you had no choice but
Yeah.
to do that.
Oh.
And yeah, I mean,
What, like-
Or Skype.
Like phone
Yeah.
sex or
Skype
like
too?
Everything.
sexting and stuff.
no. Phone
like,
sex
just
and like
talking?
Skyping
Oh.
and
Yeah.
stuff like that.
Phone sex, online sex.
Man, I
Sexting.
can't do that.
Yeah, that too.
Sexting, I'm down
You
with
get
that.
creative
Skyping, I'm
after a
down
while.
with it. But like talking on the phone and like that dirty talk, I'm not good at that. Joe.
I like it.
I mean, at first I think it's like hard because you're like, oh, what do I say? But once you get into it and it happens a couple of times, I guess it just comes natural.
And like we said, being comfortable
Literally.
with somebody.
Yeah.
Yeah.
More ways than one.
You can
It
open
literally
up.
Comes naturally. Yeah. But no, you know what? I think the times that we're in, I had this conversation with somebody that's dating younger chicks, right? And he was like, man, this is like the worst thing because there's no more discussion. It's straight texting.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, but I remember, you know, not to age myself, when that was the thing, man. You just sit back and much like this show, you walk into it. You know what I'm saying? Walk into the discussion like without it feeling like it's being thrown on you. I guess from a female standpoint, you just start talking like, so, what you got on?
Yeah.
Oh, really? And then we just go back and forth. See, y'all was supposed to role play, but I know
They can't do it.
they can't do it. This is the last
they
time
can't.
They can't do it. They can't. She was like,
Looking at my phone.
Yeah.
You text me or
He
not?
said what? He said what? Don't worry, fellas. This is the
That joke
last
got
time they're
real
gonna be on the show.
silent.
Don't worry about it. I'm just kidding. But no.
That's what's up.
Well, since we can't say nothing, we have to properly find a way to how to say this. Since we can't say nothing, you're not talking to us. You're talking to man X and man X. What is some of the things that you would do to initiate, or does he have to initiate?
I don't know.
Because see, I don't want to make this a one-sided situation. You know what I mean? Where okay, as far as the relationship communication, this falls under that. He can't be the only one initiating.
No.
You know what I mean? If you're throwing the signs and he's like, "Come here, babe," like would you just say like, "Bring him up"?
Yeah.
It can't just be that. You know what I mean? It could be something that you initiate. I'm putting the ball in your court. What would be some things you would do?
Well, I mean, as far as like what I'm gonna say or what he's gonna say.
What you're gonna say?
Oh, I'm gonna tell him how much I want him. Like where I want it.
Would you start it off though?
So you just gonna jump on the phone just like that?
I want it.
Yeah.
No,
Why
maybe
not?
Send
If I'm in the
Send
mood
a
at the
picture.
moment,
Dude with
and
tits.
I call
Nice,
you
nice.
and I tell you I want you, like get the conversation going. Like, oh, okay, where you want it? Okay, I'm gonna do it to you right there.
Be
stuff
like Kevin
that.
Hart. Ooh, and then what you gonna do?
Exactly.
That's me.
Oh, she with it? Let me call you back. Let me
Yeah.
call you back. I got some things in mind. Buy you some time. Yeah. What about you?
Send a picture. Hey.
Hey.
That picture I sent you.
Ow.
That's how I'm feeling right now.
She's twitching.
Oh my God, that's crazy.
Who's
I bet-
twitching? My friend downstairs. That's all you gotta say.
People at the house.
Say
I'll
stuff
be
like that. I'm like, I'm home, baby.
I mean, we don't gotta say much because you guys are
Hey,
ready
know
all the
that's
time.
No, see that you gotta stop that. You gotta stop putting us in that category. Sometimes
put
it's
me in that
like,
category.
yeah, that guy.
Damn.
Man, it's
You text me, be like, "Hey, I'm home." Oh, for real, I'm
for
coming.
real, I'm coming
Oh,
through.
I just was telling you I'm home. Oh,
But see, you just talking about
It's
it.
just so boring.
Yeah,
I can't stand you.
yeah. Peso just,
man, I can't do that junk. That phone sex junk. I can't.
Wait,
do
but some
it.
girls just take it whatever. Like your
can't do
style
it.
is different.
I can't
Maybe
do
some
it.
girls like that, but some girls like to spice it up. Like
Peso.
Yeah, I like,
I'ma
I
say,
like doing that with my boyfriend. He's more of like be discreet. Like, what's wrong with you?
Yeah.
I'm always like, let's go.
No, it's not discreet. I'm playing a role. Like we both, depending. If it's one of them days, like yo, I need that like yesterday, and you want it too, man. That's beautiful. But it's sometimes where it's like I gotta like walk my way into it. Like,
mine fuck you first.
yeah, hell yeah. It's like, hey, you know what? Let's make it happen. We could make this all nighter. But if it's like one of those like Peso, the way he talking,
Get to it.
again,
Get to
no
it.
shade and no.
I don't even understand. Wait a minute. Don't you do poetry and all that good stuff?
Yeah, I don't do like that
Like
all
sex
like,
poetry.
oh baby, I'll lick you from your head to your toe. Man, that junk. I don't be doing that crap, dog.
I don't know. I like it.
Yeah. Mind fuck.
That'll be a good way. Take it to one of them things. You ain't gotta say nothing. They did the work. Then you like, you ready? Let's go.
Yeah, but they might not be
See,
thinking about
see,
you.
Hopefully,
Yeah.
yeah, about you.
That's
Yeah,
Yes, they are.
thinking about Mustafa, Jean Jacques,
Mustafa.
talking about all this madness. Like I can make it happy, I can make it jump, I can make it swim. Let me get the pumping. Like that little rhyme right there.
no.
No, if
Jack
you say
original.
that,
You're gonna turn me
nothing.
Oh shoot.
100 to 0 real quick.
Real fast, real fast. Anyway,
Crazy.
that leads us to our next and final topic. Well, not final topic. It's nearing the end. But
what the heck is wrong with you?
Positions. Positions.
Doggy style.
Well, I'm a writer, sorry.
Ride or die.
Reverse cowboy or
Doesn't matter.
peso?
I'm going with. Depends who it is, who the person is.
I can answer
If
you.
it's just a chick that I don't really care about, doggy. If I care about a, probably doggy too. Probably doggy too. But you know, some riding too. Yeah.
Oh, okay. All right.
What about you?
Wait a minute. Don't curve this one. You gotta answer this
All
one
right.
too. Everybody went. It's your turn.
Well, with that said, for those of you who are watching, there is a chart that is coming. Looking at us. And that's about it. So see y'all later. Peace.